before I give the names, what they do is one sending it. I mean, this receiver finally there is a chain of the whole this network. So finally, this receiver, final fellow, the main fellow who is a Sudanese, he sends it across to Sudan, and there they sell it whatever price because they are all stolen. So even if it is sold at half price, the people who are buying also would be happy. And these people anyway they don't accept perhaps maybe little transportation charges. And we are also coming to know, not in this case, that in some other cases now these gangs are even paying the regular wages for the people identifying the gullible unemployed youth to snatch these phones, and then so they are paid also, like their regular, as if they are on the regular payment rolls, salary rolls. So వీళ్ళు ఆ ఖర్చులు కొత్త కొత్త ఇన్సిడెంటల్ ఖర్చులు ఉంటాయి, ఇన్సిడెంటల్ ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్ తప్ప ఎక్కువ ఉండవు. సో ఇట్స్ టోటలీ ప్రాఫిట్ ఫర్ దెమ్. సో ఇది today we have, as I told you, 703 smartphones. Of course, one Bajaj Pulsar bike which we seized from the accused who has stolen it from LB Nagar area and then committed all these offences. Now, out of 17, the 12 are residents of Hyderabad. So one or two may not be native of Hyderabad, but I think rest of them are residents of Hyderabad. 5 are Sudanese. Just to read out the names: Muzammil alias Mujju ani, it Tadman area lo untadu. Syed Abdad, Syed Salim, Patan Rabbani Khan, Muhammad Atar, Muhammad Jakir, Sheikh Ajad, Muhammad Khaja Nijamuddin, Syed Laik, Sheikh Ajar Moinuddin. Of course, these details are there in the press note that is being given. Muhammad Safi alias Bablu is important. Then J. Elmanda Reddy, son of Baki Reddy, who is resident of Banjaras, but he has got, this connection is very important. He has got a shop in Jagdish Market. The Jagdish Market connection is very, very important. So Jagdish Market is acting also as a center for receiving these phones. What are those phones? Because I told you, they are actually taking it to other countries. But which cell phones land up in Jagdish Market? Elmanda Reddy is one such fellow. There are many others whom we are now watching. What they do is, if any of the cell phones are already little damaged, so suppose screen with a damage, so they may not be, the customers back in those countries, they may not be willing to buy them. Okay, so what they are doing, such cell phones, they are bringing it to the Jagdish Market. They are dismantling all of them. Every part, the camera, speaker, whatever usable spare parts, and then they are being sold to people who want it. In some phones, screen is good, but the phone is not working, speaker is gone. The screen, whatever that screen, display screen. So there are demand for this display screen because మనం చాలా మంది మన ఫోన్లు వాడుతున్నప్పుడు పడినప్పుడు పగిలిపోతుంటాయి. So now it has become a destination, Jagdish Market. So they know there they get the original spare parts. And if you buy it from the original equipment manufacturer, an iPhone screen, that itself would cost 30,000-40,000. But you will sell it here for 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, whatever, depending on the keenness of the customer and whatever his affordability is, paying capacity, etc. So it's a bargain, you know that. So Jagdish Market is one thing which we are now paying close attention, and then we'll be stopping all these illegal activities there. So these 12 people, Elmanda Reddy is a fellow who was doing this, opening a counter in Jagdish Market. There, like this only, there will be a counter, and they'll be having all the display items of all these spare parts. People can come and buy, and original, mind you, these are original because these are stolen original cell phones, originally made cell phones. Now the Sudanese. So there are 5: Al Badri, Usman Babikar, Shah Abdullah, Sali Abdullah, Abdelgar Ahmad, and El Tayyib Muhammad. So వీళ్ళందరికీ who is the kingpin? Muhammad Shafi alias Bablu. He has shops. He has also shops located in Jagdish Market. And then finally, from here, they sell it to one Muhammad Al Badri. That is number one. Number one of this 5 Sudanese. This Al Badri is the final receiver, at least on the Indian side. He collects all these phones by paying something. And all these offenders are selling them. They are now selling the phones. So they sell at different prices depending on their own necessity. So then he takes them to Sudan through through seaport, as I told you, concealing them in those boxes of supposed to carry the frozen food to all those countries, frozen seafood. So those thermo boxes which they conceal, I mean these items are put and then they are sent through. As you know, seaports, there is scanning and all will not be that. I don't know if there is even a scanning facility in seaports. I have not traveled at least to other countries on any sea mode, sea route. So, but airports, I mean, surely they'll be caught in the scanning and all at the CISF security check counter. So they're using these sea routes to smuggle these stolen phones across the seas all the way to Sudan. This particular gang. Now, if you see, some of these accused are also having previous history of not only this cell phone, other thefts, and also most of them are of course the thieves. They are the and mostly it is cell phones only. For example, if you see Syed Salih, who is at serial number 3, so he is involved in already 6 cases of 6 theft cases. Similarly,